This is from the book Moors and Masonry by Brother Abdul Phillippe. George Washington's letter to Muhammad ibn Abdullah, dated December 1st, 1789, initiated many years of research for Moors and Masonry. In 1993, Taj Tariq, his mentor and friend of 20 years, gave him the George Washington's letter to show that Morocco was in superior position military, economically, politically to the United States during the 1770s. Telephone calls to the Library of Congress. I'll skip that one. List of books to read. Carrie Matthew, A Short Account of Algiers, and his several wars against Spain, France, England, Holland, Venice, and other powers of Europe, from the usurpation of Barbarossa and the invasion of Emperor Charles to the present time, with a consensus view of the rupture between Algiers and the United States. In the calendar of the state papers colonial series, Africa and West Indies in 1701, we read of a protest of encouragement of spiriting away of the English without the consent and selling them for slaves, without practice very frequent known by the name of kidnapping. In British West Indies plantation, slavery was instituted as early as 1627. In Barbados, by 1640s, there were estimated of 25,000 slaves, of whom were 21,700 were white. Of the fact of the wealth of Barbados was founded on the back of white slave labor. There could be no doubt. Until the mid-1640s, there were few black in Barbados. George Downing wrote to John Winthrop, the colonial governor of Massachusetts in 1645, planters, who wanted to make a fortune in British West Indies. White slave labor out of England if they wanted to succeed. Elizabeth Downing documents illustrative of history of slave trade to America. 125 to 126. The disciplinary laws of Virginia did not discriminate Negroes in bondage from whites. William Henning states at large Virginia, for the record of the wills, lands, chattels, cattle, monies, Negroes, English servants, horses, sheep, and household stuff can be all sold together. See Lancaster County in Virginia. Beverly Fleet Editor. Chapter 2 examines the cover-up of the massive Moorish enslavement of Europeans during the 1500s, 1600s, and 1700s. Relates to the subjugation of the conquered and defeated Moors under the 14th Amendment. This is an occupying colonial body politic known through the world as United States / United States of America / US / USA, and falsely as America used the 14th Amendment to subjugate the conquered and defeated Moors, classified as black, Negro, colored, and African American. Its occupying colonial jurisdiction, because the conquered and defeated Moors have been indoctrinated with European reconstructed history, geography, archaeology, and language, as well as false law. They are not politically competent to challenge the colonial jurisdiction of the 14th Amendment and the European colonial birth certificates that are used to make claims as a subject under the guise of citizenship. The author analyzes the 14th Amendment and the European colonial state births, occupations, colonization, subjugation, stateless and stateless persons, and denationalization of Moorish land, as well as topics addressed in international law.